We have all seen and heard about the Liberal corruption coming out of Ottawa, oozing out of Ottawa, but is that just the tip of the iceberg? We put that question to Robin Sears because he knows everything there is to know about Canadian politics. Of course, we're broadcasting from the secret bar on top of the George Restaurant on Queen Street East in Toronto. And Robin, welcome back to Toronto. You came for fresh air out of Ottawa, did you? I put the question to you. We've heard about the $30 million to the Kielburgers, it's not paid back yet, and other sole source contracts, $85 million here, $120 there. But is that really just the tip of the iceberg?
Probably, but that doesn't mean we're going to find out about some of the others. I mean, that's the secret of good corruption is, as a banker once said to me, how do you succeed in business development? The same way you succeed in embezzlement or corruption. Keep it small, keep it regular.
And so that's a very good advice. I'm sure some Liberals in Ottawa are watching on this one. But, I mean, someone mentioned to me the other day, they said, you think that the Kielburgers that we just got this one big fat contract?
No, this is about their fifth or sixth since this government's come to power without any bidding on any of them.
So when the Prime Minister and other officials stood up and said, oh, God, we hardly know these people, that's baloney?
It's like Trump saying he hardly knows his niece. Now, I think you have to understand how this happens, the culture out of which it comes, Stephen. Initially, people go to sole source procurement for an emergency or something risky,
right,
because they don't want to get a person who's not qualified who gives the lowest bid and then screws it up and then they wear it.
Right.
So then they create these systems called standing offers where you pre-qualify as competent in research or whatever, bridge building or whatever. And you get chosen from that list. But slowly, as the relationships get closer, and as you've had more and more connections with the same bureaucrat and the same company, it kind of becomes natural to say, well, I'm just going to call Stephen on this one again because he's okay from the last one. And you buy me some hockey tickets and we go up to the Georgian Bay Cottage together. And that's how it all sort of unfolds.
It sounds like it's just too comfortable.
Yeah,
they've been there for over 5 years and it's just very cozy.
It's a product of complacency and letting your guard down and not asking yourself, as I always say to clients who get into trouble with crisis communications issues, what would your mother say about this?
Well, I know some politicians actually ask themselves that question. So maybe more Trudeau people should be asking themselves, what would your mother think about this? Of course, in one case, I know that's not a very good question. But Robin Sears, good advice of how Ottawa works. It's a pleasure. 3 minutes. Thank you for watching. We are going to continue to broadcast from the secret bar here on top of the George Restaurant courtyards on Queen Street East in Toronto. In these days, where politicians are spending a lot of your money, Parliament's not sitting, it's important to have an independent news source. That's what we are doing. We hope you subscribe.